win Most Improved and possibly Sixth Man of the Year.
I think Pete and I both have a good shot. The trick is whether Tyler Hero starts starting now that like if he starts for too long because Jimmy and Bam are out.
If I was the Heat, I'd probably start him over Duncan Robinson.
But Duncan Robinson can't make his own shot, so you want to play Duncan Robinson with the better players who can make shots for him. Whereas Tyler can make his own shot, so he functions better off the bench, even if he's a better player overall.
Holy shit, Braden, you've got like 16 people in chat.
Ooh.
Maybe these late night streams are the way we do this.
You know, yeah, that's... They recommend doing streams at off-peak hours so that there are less people competing.
I got stabbed to death by a giant flesh beast.
Yep.
And now I have to fight all these monsters again. Oh, thanks, little fairy bot, for telling me that I shouldn't die.
I wasn't expecting, considering where he's always been in terms of defense. I wasn't thinking that Nikola Jokic would be like second rebounds per game this year.
Why?
Because like there's always Drummond. There's always people like that who just...
Drummond doesn't start anymore. Like a lot of the guys who would surpass him don't play anymore. What's his name? Rudy first?
I think Rudy is first. I wonder who is leading defensive player of the year this year.
Probably Giannis. There's a bunch of perimeter guys, but perimeter guys never win. Like Alex Caruso is a dark horse, but
I mean, what is it? The Warriors are technically like one of the best defenses in the league. They probably won't have a single player in
Draymond, Giannis, Alex Caruso. Who else stands
Caruso
out?
should at least get a defensive second team this year. I mean, he's going to make one of the teams. First, but
he's probably going to get first team. But the problem, he's not going to win because perimeter players just don't.
It also is Rudy Gobert's leading rebounds per game.
That's my knowledge of the NBA at your peril.
I wasn't expecting the Cleveland Cavaliers to be this good. I should take that back. I wasn't expecting Evan Mobley to be this good this quick.
Yes, I did not expect Evan to be this good this quick, for sure. Hello. Apparently you have like 16 people in chat.
Yeah.
Enjoy this.
They're here to enjoy the Technomancer.
What's a Technomancer?
You're a Martian lightning wizard.
Let him be happy.
What were you playing before the Technomancer? Was it the boob game?
No, I was playing Clive Barker's Undying, which is the spooky shooter.
I'm sorry, you're never gonna live down the boob game.
Hey, you know, everyone's got a claim to fame, and you know, Braden's is he played a boob game.
Listen,
if the boobs in that game, your renown will only grow. Dang it.
I'm upset now.
What did we do?
What happened?
What are you upset about?
No, I'm fine. For dinner, I had a late lunch, so for dinner I just drank a yogurt drink.
You had a Go-Gurt?
Basically.
An adult Go-Gurt?
Yes. Go-Gurt, but for cool adults like myself. And then I ate some, I don't know if these pretzels are a nationwide thing or not.
Yeah, you're right. That weird jingle jangle from time to time is really fucking me up. that Discord's
it-
playing from time to time.
Yep, the part where it's like weird ho-ho-ho-ness.
I got
Yeah, and then I also had some pretzels.
Pretzels are good. Were they soft or hard?
So they're hard pretzels. It's this brand that I've seen a lot more recently. They're called like Dots Pretzels.
Dots is great. Did you
They
get
are-
the regular ones?
Yeah, the regular ones are real good. The honey mustard ones also real good.
The regular ones, it's the onion dust.
Yeah,
Onion powder.
it's onion powder and like good salt.
Yeah.
Look, terrorists.
Leave this bag, please.
It belongs to you?
Are you saying
Yeah, I
Dots
figured.
is
I was expecting.
made by
Oh,
terrorists?
man.
Is that what you're implying?
Sorry to disappoint. But since you're here, minding my business, maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Bulgakov, one of the leaders of the opposition army.
Hi, I'm a
Can I
terrorist.
arrest
Arrest you and take that bomb
Could you
before
say that
it does
again
any
into the
harm to the
microphone?
city.
you now? You don't have a damn clue,
Say that
do you,
one more
officer?
time real quick.
That bomb was never meant for the city. This is our city, too.
Uh-huh.
It was meant to take
A
out
little
the
bit
access
louder.
roads to the
A
city,
little bit louder.
to
Can you
block
speak
the
up?
army convoys.
Hello.
It's time this
Yes.
fratricidal
Hello.
war finally came
I'm
to
playing
an
the
end.
Mars game.
You think we're fighting for Aurora?
Profession, sir.
You're wrong, officer.
I am a
The
technomancer.
opposition is made of patriots.
Technomancer?
Thank
and the
you.
war we're
Would you
losing
just-
is making the
would you
true
maybe
patriots
describe
weaker,
yourself
while the
also as
politicians and
something
their
that
secret
also
police
describes you?
grow stronger.
You're no patriot. A patriot
And
would
then
let
you-
her voice be heard at the assembly of the people.
And
not
then it
set off
diverges
bombs
from
in the
what-
city.
Excuse me, Zachariah Manser is currently giving the centrist answer.
Officer, ask
Wait.
around. See if you can find
His
just
name is
one
Zachariah
person who dared to
Manser?
speak up
Yeah.
in the precious assembly and is still around to talk. The
Wait.
only
'Cause your
way
last
to
name is your
He's a
profession.
Technomancer.
Yeah, your last name is your profession in the future world of Mars.
Stay suspicious of
And you
me.
see the other water corporations, they give their people different names. So in Mars Warlogs, which takes place in the same world as this
Don't stand in
game,
my way.
they name their characters after virtues. Yeah, no. I can let this woman. Listen, I'm just gonna be a cop asshole here.
You're no hero, Bulgakov. Just a
Not
delusional
even
woman
one
with a
said you
bomb
were
big
before.
enough to blow up.
Oh, Zachariah Roguemancer. I'm sorry, I forgot his middle name.
Then I'll be
Wait,
damned if you're going to
his
take
middle
me
name is
without a
Rogue?
fight.
Yes, because you see, he rose from the rogue class.
Are you fucking with me?
No,
So you just get
this
more
is
things.
world building, M.
So if he went to medical school, he'd be Zachariah Rogue Manser Doctor.
Doctor. Dr. Zachariah Roguemancer.
If he learned how to farm, he'd
Better
be,
surrender,
I guess,
Bulgakov.
farmer.
ASC's on the-
Yeah.
Rogue
Or no, he would be
Manser,
Zachariah Labor.
Labor. I say.
No, please. I couldn't bear. The ASC will make me wish I was dead. Show mercy and end it now.
Oh my god.
I don't think this naming convention
Yep.
would work at scale.
No.
Hey, should I kill this woman by putting her out of her mercy? Or should I turn her into the government?
So those are the two options?
Yes. Well, I could have let her go, but I didn't.
Okay, so you did not let her go, so now the choice is...
Put her out of her
kill-
misery, or turn her into the authorities of this...
So they can kill her?
Yeah, of this horrible dystopian future state.
This game seems to suck ass.
Yeah.
How does the government kill people in this game? Do they use
You looking for Bulgakov? Here she
main
is.
method? Are you gonna kill her with a gun?
I don't need a gun. I've got lightning hands and brooding.
Technomancy.
Technomancer.
Technomancy.
It's in his name.
You know, I hadn't thought about what Technomancers mance, or how they mance technos.
Yeah. Well, I got sick gloves and sick goggles.
Alright, I killed Maria again.
Damn it.
And then I got 3 different combat styles I can choose from. I can choose from Stick Man, Knife and Gun Man, or Mace and Shield Man.
I mean, your middle name is Rogue, so I think you have to pick the Rogue.
Yeah.
I think this is a test of your allegiance to the state.
Your name?
Yeah, but what if I put points into Lightning Storm so it was better?
No, you can't do that.
I did.
Can't you just, like, I don't know, sneak?
I mean, yes, you can awkwardly sneak in this game, Gino.
Oh, this game looks newer than I expected.
This was 2016.
Oh god, what?
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Brayden, I think it's time for you to clue in the wonderful developer behind this wonderful creation.
Yeah, no, this is from, our friends at Spiders.
Yep.
Makers of fine video games, France's pride and joy. When you think of France's great cultural exports,
Please let me in. It's imperative I speak to someone in charge.
you think of wine, you think of culture, you think of spiders.
Just please.
Spiders.
He's one of the soldiers.
Yeah, Gino.
Yesterday.
I'm
are you okay?
Ma'am, he's
Spiders.
safe, but he's
I'm thinking
scared.
of spiders.
You know, you're a vegetarian. You're not
Suffering
supposed to
severe-
hate
Tell him I'm
spiders.
here.
You're supposed to like all animals.
I'm allowed to
True.
be scared of them. They've got 8 eyes. That's too many.
Okay, but what if they were French and made kind of bad Eurojank RPGs?
Les spiders. walking
Les
around.
Spiders. What if
There.
their upcoming game coming out next year was a French Revolution but with steampunk robots game?
Oh, finally. Historical event plus steampunk.
Yeah, but what if the robots were steampunk? Ho ho ho.
Lieutenant, how can I
I
help
think
you?
we're offending someone. Maybe not anyone in chat, but someone out
Captain
there is
Eliza
upset.
told me to come.
And we should record.
Arbitrary water, once again, breaking the,
Listen, it's okay to make fun
the
of...
lines.
No, it's okay to make fun of the French because they're an imperialist power.
You are correct.
That is the
would make fun
line.
of the French as
You
well.
can make fun of any country whose accent was used to imperialism.
That's fair.
I'm being asked
That's
in the
why-
chat by Mike, when do the boobs get bigger? None. Never.
Not in this game. Thankfully.
Not in this game. The only thing
Anyway,
that gets bigger
let's
is
record.
my sense of regret.
Bye. Enjoy.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, now that Gino's gone, we can talk shit about him.
Okay, so CRPGs are way better than JRPGs.
He's very handsome.
Bullshit.
Somebody's got to cover.
His wife seems cool from that Hallmark movie watch along.
Allowing you guys to watch bad movies with them.
I wanna.
Freeze! Not another step! That uniform ain't fooling anyone, asshole!
Look, I just got back from one hell of a mission, so if my uniform's not up to spec, you'll forgive me. But either tell your superiors I'm back with intel, or explain to them why you kept it from them. Your choice.
There will eventually be female companions. Oh no.
But why did you say that in the first place?
Remember the female companion in Mars Warlogs CP?
The
Re-
one that did nothing. And
The
just was
creepy
a
sex
pretty
slave
doll-face?
woman who is very much clearly barely an adult. Yeah. This is from the same... I'm to understand there's nothing that reprehensible in this game. How encouraging.
Corporal, let's chat.
You wanna chat? Sure, why not? Not like we're at war here. Let's just have a goddamn tea party.
Ah! Oh right, these are the guys who are on Space Meth.
Sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't see your stripes. Your uniform threw me off, sir. My mistake.
It's fine, Corporal. Stand down. Listen, Corporal, you're confused. You're scared, and I get that. Not a lot is making sense to you now, but you have to trust me. You're back in Ophir, and your wife, Maya, she's worried about you.
Maya? How the hell do you know my wife's name? Did you do something to...
Your wife's fine, Corporal. She even told me about that ribbon you sent her.
She told you about the ribbon? I don't understand. There was a
This is why you don't give your soldiers space
I heard
meth.
it. We were under siege.
Okay.
We're in Ophir. You telling me it's under siege?
It was. The fighting's
Okay,
done, though.
got it.
You held the warehouse like men, so just relax and return to your barracks. Rest. Wait for your wife. She has some good news for you.
Good news. Of what?
The best kind. Trust me. The kind that'll be a reason to stay safe. Stay alive.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Men, listen up. Lower your arms. We're heading back to the barracks. On the double.
I had talked the soldiers who were on space meth down. This is quality RPG design.
Only the most quality of RPG design.
At some point I need to finish fucking Shadow Heart's Covenant. An actual good video game. Oh yeah, no, the propaganda posters are good. Like, the art direction in this game it is a direction. It has direction. Which is more than Mars Warlogs could say. But yeah.
Mr. Mancer, it's...
Never noticed all the beggars in the neighborhood. This a new thing?
No. They've been here way too long, if you ask me.
Poor people!
More and more keep piling in. They're ruining my business. Not a clue where they're coming from. All I know is they keep pouring in, broken, disabled, putting it out there for pity. It's coming around don't like that. Me and my colleagues would pay a hefty...
I can try.
I could convince beggars to leave.
Hello, Fiorello.
Ah, our savior is here. It's wonderful to see
It's
you.
me,
Seem a
Yuri!
bit preoccupied. Things not going well?
No, it has. Everything has gone very well because of your
Out of context,
Let's
that
just say
doesn't
that
sound
my
very good.
leave of absence
No,
didn't
it's
help my
Yuri
business.
Lowenthal
Don't think I'm not
doing this
grateful for it.
incredibly
I appreciate the
vague
thought. What
accent.
can I do for you?
But the man just sounds the same regardless.
Listen, maybe I can help.
You are too kind. Two of my regular clients, after the kidnapping,
Uh-huh.
must have assumed that said their merchandise is here, but anyway, if you could let them know.
You know where the merchants are.
Of course.
What kind of merch we...
Boxes of
From Alliance?
just one of the many.
And what's the merch...
Mostly exotic.
I hear you.
Yeah, Space Italian. Pants.
Look at you. Glad to see you. Can't tell you how much your help was. It is appreciated. Other things might have worked themselves out in time, but who has time these days? And you sure saved me the hassle. You're a Technomancer?
I am. Zachariah Mancer.
I'm lucky, in name and in life.
Whoa.
You Mancers all stick together.
Know
Cool
each
beans.
other, maybe, but we're scattered between here and the front.
Right. The front.
He's still in town, awake.
Lucky again. Just what I'm...
Either way, I'm here. Tell me what you need.
Simple. To meet Master Connor and relay some information. With your help, of course. You know as well as I do a common merchant.
I'll see what I can do.
And I'll be much...
Like, I appreciate that in both this game and Greedfall, there is very much an intent to, like, hey, if you want to spend, like, a good hour of this game not doing any fights,
Yeah.
You can do that. You can do a lot of talking. The problem is the writing isn't good enough. I'm just mostly upset that this game seems like just mediocre instead of genuinely soul-crushingly awful. Gotta go to my future space cathedral.
Master Connor isn't in the chapel. The Great Master will know where he is.
Hey, do you see my cool goggles?
They're very cool.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
Do you have any insight on Alan Mancer?
Zachariah, listen closely. As much as my heart yearns to spur, he is the antithesis of you. While you ascended,
I'm looking for Master Connor. Any idea where I can find him?
Yes, they're
he
improving.
headed down to the underworks. If you're going there, take the elevator near the barracks.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
They could afford actual voice actors. ZP, Matthew Mercer is in this game. The Matthew Mercer. Mr. Critical Role himself.
Matthew Mercer?
Yes. He voiced the best two NPC companions in Pillars of Eternity. And so when they made Pillars of Eternity 2, they just had the entire cast of Critical Role voice all the characters.
Hi.
Lieutenant.
Hey, Ryan. Merchant just...
Oh, good. Bastard finally showed up.
I solved your problem.
Is that so?
No lives lost. But if we don't find an antidote...
Thanks, Lieutenant. We owe you one. A friend of mine working on the test actually sent us a sample, and we should be able to make an antidote.
He didn't voice Durant's a grieving mother? Yeah, oh, you mean the worst two.
I know someone who could probably find the cure quickly.
Thank you, Lieutenant. If he succeeds...
I dislike Grieving Mother. And Durant's a lot. They feel like the excess of Chris Avalone's writing style and the way he does characters. And, you know, he only wrote the initial drafts for them, so he cannot be fully blamed for it. But just, like, Grieving Mother is just an 8,000 word painting about, like, you see a bell and then you see a lady giving birth. It's just that. And she is so disconnected from the rest of your party. She is so... like, she does not interact with anyone else in your party. She barely has any, like... on one hand, she... like, she does have, like, some connection to the game's overall themes, in as much as, like, the whole Hollowborn crisis, and, hey, she inceptioned people to pretend to think their babies were still there, which is very...
Sir? No, I don't.
Where you want me to go?
Listen, I'm sorry. I am. I get it. Life's kicked you in the balls, and you're just trying to survive. And if you were the only one begging these streets, it'd be different. But you're not. It's you and
And
countless
then
others.
Durance is meant to be abrasive. I just think he sucks.
Who, if I don't get you out, are more than willing to pass
100%.
much less kindly.
The fiery whore sends you wisdom, Watcher. That's my Durance impression.
You nailed it.
Hey. No, I don't.
We gotta...
No.
Yeah, you think?
The smuggler?
I ain't never had no serum to travel, but it ain't stopped me from wanting to.
You should play Pillars of Eternity. It's one of my favorite video games.
Made me a merchant. Made me sign these papers, see? And after I'd done it, threatened to say I was one of the
Some might say it's one of the best
CRPGs
CRPGs created in the past 10 years.
Yeah. And the sequel's even better. I mean, you have to play with Durance on your team because he's the only cleric. And so he's the best source of healing for most of the game.
Kind of like how Anders is the only wizard in your party in Dragon Quest or Dragon Age 2.
There are ways around it. There are ways to get healing and in-battle buffs. Like, if you really want to, you can use Heravius, because druids still have healing spells, and Pallegina, because paladins have healing stuff.
Wants to fuck with that?
But...
seriously, who wants to fuck with that, though? No one.
No one.
No one.
I mean, Pallegina's pretty good, because
She's
French.
better at certain things that aren't.
And she's voiced by, what's her bucket? Lifeline.
Right.
And, what's her name? Maya Lee or something? Also the dub voice for Rin Tosaka for all of the Fate stuff.
Buddy, you look a little...
What are you gonna do?
Sure.
Just Mela Lee, that's her name. But no, yeah, I don't care for Durance, but I respect what they're trying to do with
Durance
him.
being a piece of shit the entire
yeah.
game, no matter what.
Like, he's like, what if the self-righteous pompous windbag aspect of Kreia was dialed up like 1,000%, and just none of the manipulative puppet master, just a man of pure, unadulterated shit. Just a poop sock of a human being. Who is also a fire priest. Oh, this game. It's my old friends, the future Martian moles.
Dear Zachariah.
Yeah.
Pleasure as always to see you, and my gratitude for your help. Now, please stop calling me Master. You're one of us now. What brings you here?
I met a merchant fresh off the exchange who'd like to meet you.
Strange. Some delivery I'm not expecting, or something else?
He only said he had information to give. Didn't say what, but...
Relics are more the great master's field.
And then, I like the DLC, the companions in the DLC. Or more specifically, I like, the Devil of Karak. And, what's his name? Drug Monk.
I don't know what's going on.
Zahuo?
I don't think I interacted with the DLC all that much. So.
Okay. it is the DLC for Pillars 1 is it's one of those things where it's secretly the best part of the game because it they learned from what they did with the main game. Yeah, the monk story is super depressing, but also he's voiced by Sojiro or Daddy Near. But the way the DLC ends is pretty good. It's like, whoops, accidentally unleashed a WMD because the gods in Pillars of Eternity are jerks. Gonna skin all of these moles. Am I having fun? I'll put it this way: this game is not an active.
It's not actively offending you. Or
yes, this
you?
game is not an active source of pain.
Oh no! Cargo: The Quest for Gravity is for some reason in the adventure game section. I don't think that's an adventure game.
No,
it's a lifestyle choice.
All of Ice Picks Lodge's games are lifestyle choices.
Yeah, this is the dark path towards me playing Pathologic.
I bought Pathologic 2 for $3 on CD keys.
People who really like that game really like that game.
I respect Pathologic.
Every part of it looks like a bad time though.
It is just an actively hateful thing. Are they gonna try to gank me?
Lieutenant. Look, Lieutenant, cut to the point. I think... All right.
Hell yeah. I ain't no hunter for nothing, so we just treat it like we're out.
That's one way to... All right.
Really you? Andrew?
Oh, it's his secret son.
I hate to disappoint, Master Connor, but I don't die easy.
Oh no.
And I have a little too much pride to just let myself be tossed out with the trash. We got some explaining to do.
We did not toss you out with the trash. We just did not know how to help you. Your talents were uncontrollable. So we sent you away, hoping you would forget. Move on.
Hoping I'd forget? When? As 10 years of my life wasted away at the hands of a merchant?
They are wildly gesticulating now.
Life back, asshole.
I'm so... Andrew, I cannot tell you how remarkable to see you. Simply remarkable.
Oh.
Who'd have fucking thought it? A Technomancer spying on other Technomancers. Crazy shit right there. From where I've stood, it looks like you were all stuck together tight as hell. Shows what I know.
Keep your mouth shut.
I'm just shocked, Lieutenant, that's all. Shocked and, just shocked.
Does this game look fun to you? Is this something you would consider spending your time on?
No.
But like, it's kind of upsetting how like there are production values here, even if it's still
This is something you could say about everything that they make.
Bound by Flame is something. Oh, I'm tired. I lose the experience bonus.
Zachariah, a pleasure.
Does the name Andrew mean anything to you?
One might as well inquire if my own name bears meaning for me. How could it not? For with that name is resurrected horrible memories of a horrible scar that cuts across the school's otherwise illustrious history. Scars that share a similar depth and origin as that which cuts across your... From the beginning of his apprenticeship, we found ourselves at a loss. How much of his excess...
Then what happened to him?
He lost an arm in the accident.
Ready to try your plan out?
Ha! Yeah, absolutely, Lieutenant.
All right. Just out on a stroll, right?
Yeah, just a stroll. He won't suspect anything. Let's head out this way.
We're starting
Alright,
to regret telling you to play this game.
Yeah? Yeah, you are? Well, Relkin's gonna... I think gonna play more Neo in a bit.
Oh. That's a video game.
That's one of my favorite video games.
There's really not a lot to remark about this game other than it looks like a bad time.
It looks like a middling Eurojank game that...
It looks completely...
functional.
Nothing.
Did you hear? We finally got the psychopath who took a hostage.
Huh.
Let's just keep heading this way a bit further, I think. Prove I was right. Sir.
What a weird thing, man.
I don't know if I want to finish this game.
I don't think you should.
I think the problem with this game is that it's just kind of boring.
Just gotta keep him with us until we get to the dead-end street past the checkpoint. We'll corner him there. Dead-end's right there. We just gotta get him in there, and we'll have him trapped. We'll finally know who our spy is, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? Why are you following us?
You got nowhere to run. You're surrounded. Fuck. Take a look around. May find something that'll help explain why he's tailing us.
What the hell is this? Looks like a notebook. And I'm willing to bet it's Alan Mancer behind all this shit. Looks like the little rat reported me to the ASC.
What? Really? What?
Yeah, well, let's just say Alan's not exempt.
What did that Technomancer have said to put the ASC's crosshairs on you? You seem like a pretty nice guy. Hey, watch your mouth! Don't ever hint at the lieutenant doing anything wrong. Whatever they say he did, it's just political bullshit.
How close have they gotten to making a competent game?
Greedfall is something I could see myself playing all the way through if I was very bored.
Both of you shut up.
Yeah.
Like, it has an interesting setting. It seems like it maybe does not tackle the fraught historical topic of colonialism particularly well. But I gave my character a very silly tricorn hat, excuse me, and a very silly conquistador mustache. So, in that sense, I think it's a pretty good game.
Hello, Ellen.
Zachariah Rogue. They haven't sent you to die at war yet? Damn disappointing.
Oh, it's Yuri Lowenthal.
The little bird handed me some notes about a spy authored by a little rat. The rat should leave me alone and cut the shit out immediately.
I'm not sure I like your tone, Rogue. I have more important things to do than waste my time with the likes of you.
I should have known you wouldn't own up to your own lies. That would take courage, which you're lacking.
A rogue will never live up to the reputation of a real mancer, and it's high time someone showed you. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Bleh.
We should probably go right now. Don't tell me we're following that idiot. We can head down this alley and over towards the archives. We'll pass security. And there's a chance he might get suspicious, but I think we'll be fine. Did you hear? We finally got the psychopath who took a hostage. Yeah, but we gained the tail lieutenant.
How?
Let's just keep heading this way a bit further, I think, and I'll prove I was right. Sir. Yeah, there we go. He's following us. Just gotta keep him with us until we get to the dead-end street and pass the checkpoint. We'll corner him there. And it's right there. We just gotta get him in there, and we'll have him trapped. Finally, know who our spy is.
Who the hell are you? You got no...
Let's take a look around. We may find something that'll help explain why he's tailing us.
What the hell is this?
What?
Yeah.
What could that Technomancer have said to put the ASC's crosshairs on you? You seem like this guy. Hey, watch your mouth! Don't ever hint at the lieutenant doing anything wrong. Whatever they say he did, it's just political bullshit. I'm sure this kind of thing doesn't happen to you often. Hypothetically, what would happen if I reported you? Get sacked. That's not funny. Reporting someone is a serious claim.
Both of you shut up.
It sure seems like effort was put into it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
It sure seems like something.
This is a game that there is more money put into this one area than all of Mars War Logs. Also, it makes my computer run hot, which is nice, which means I don't have to run the heater. I'm saying it's cold.
Zach?
A little bit.
I'm not...
Should
a rope.
Very cool.
Hello, Ellen.
Zach?
A little bird.
I'm not...
Should...
a rope.
after you, Zachariah? Is this how I taught you? A technomancer.
I'm sorry, Master.
He started it. What did you want?
As for you, Alan, your constant provocations will one day find you an early grave. Don't fancy me a fool, for the fool is you.
Try something like that again, Alan. Please, try it again when no one's around to bail your sorry ass out.
Yeah.
Lieutenant?
Did that feel good? Did that make you happy?
No. Listen, people, this is what the people want. Don't fancy me for a fool, comma, the fool is you. Yeah, that's what writing is. That's good writing. What do you think the best mainstream, like, not throwback RPG of the last 10 years has been? Is it Witcher 3?
Mainstream, so we're discounting Divinity because that's not mainstream enough.
Divinity has turn-based, and turn-based is icky.
It needs to be a CRPG. Yeah, it's probably The Witcher.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a CRPG, but...
Probably Mass Effect 2.
Oh? Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, Mass Effect 2, it's Skyrim. The answer is probably Skyrim, now that I think about it.
I mean, Skyrim is the most... Yeah.
They keep releasing that game for a reason.
Even though Oblivion's better in my heart. Because Oblivion has better quest lines.
It has that haunted house mission. That this is where we get called assholes for not considering Breath of the Wild an RPG.
People who call Breath of the Wild an RPG are the same people who call all Zelda games RPGs.
Action-adventure games.
They're action/adventure.
Hey there.
Officer, hello. What can...
Hey there. Just came by.
Now, that is some very good news.
Come on, guys, let's get him!
I highly recommend the skill where you shoot them with lightning.
The Mancer of Techno.
Yeah. Like, I guess genres in general are dumb. But I feel like there's something to be said for the way a lot of European developers
Yeah, let's ask him to move back.
were trying to carry the torch of, like, the approachable action RPG.
Citizens.
Right.
And
Stay back.
Screw you.
There may be an attack coming. We're just trying to keep everyone safe.
An attack? Why didn't you just...
oh, okay, that's a main quest thing. I'm not doing that. I'm meddling.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy.
I have a sample.
Of course. You know, you could have...
Scott, here's...
You think that I'm... Take this. It wasn't that...
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Scott. Like, Skyrim is a game I had my fun with in the year 2011 and have not played very much since. Whereas, I don't know. We've talked about this before, and I think Bethesda games don't have that magic for me anymore, and it's a bummer.
Oh, hey there. You're the officer who's escorting us? Damn, we got lucky. Our own Technomancer. Name's Nisha.
Pleasure. Zachariah Mancer. I'll get you where you need to go.
Just a complete bland goober lightning boy.
Like I gotta say, I was getting pretty worried Aurora would try to attack us on the road. But with you tagging along...
We still need to be careful and stick together.
Have you ever actually liked
danger's gonna crop
the protagonist in the Spider game other than Greedfall?
I mean,
dumbass.
I think Vulcan is very funny. Like, unintentionally very funny. But the protagonist in Bound by Flame is just cool, edgy man. And is just trying so hard to be a cool, edgy man. Or, you know, a 30-something-year-old writer's.
I guess it was going to be my next point. When you say you enjoy those characters, is it because of how much of a failure they are, or...?
I think Desarde seems like a doof. Whereas the problem with Zachariah Yeah. Whereas my problem with Zachariah Mancer is that he just seems like a boring man.
Great name, though.
Great name. If we could all be a Zachariah Rogue Mancer, this world would be a much kinder place.
I'll break it. Gonna need the combination.
Oh. I have so many exploding traps that I'm never going to use. I elicited this yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. Name one RPG where playing a trap-focused character was a satisfying time.
I'm having a hard time thinking about it.
Because Spiders gives you the option to put down traps in all their games.
Can't leave these people without an escort, soldier. They're vulnerable to attack. Go on.
There's that part in KOTOR 2 where your fortress is about to be assaulted on Dantooine, and it's way easier to put down mines, and it's the one time when...
Demolitions is actually useful.
Yeah, when we play KOTOR, we have to warn Jeff that, yo, there's literally only 3 stats you need to actually put points into.
Yeah. Does Kagero Deception count? I feel like Tecmo's Deception games are very much...
They're puzzlers. Those are puzzles.
Yeah, those are puzzle games. Like, even the Assassin in Diablo 2, like... Why would you ever pick the fucking trap path when you could go martial arts? Or shadow arts?
Did you hear that? Can't leave. Stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins.
Ah!
Stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins. Stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins.
I'm having so much fun. Because I can certainly think of, like, fighting game characters whose whole deal is putting down traps. And those are... I understand the appeal, even if I think they require way too much setup for me to ever be good with them. Maybe I should put down traps in this combat arena. Maybe then I will be proven wrong.
Sure.
Can't stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins.
I blew myself up with the... You can blow yourself up with the trap. Where does this sit in Mars Warlog's lore? It takes place in the same... takes place around the same time. I believe it, like, is mostly concurrent with Mars Warlogs.
Did you hear that, Lieutenant? Can't stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins. Stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins.
I don't want to go that way, officer. Sorry, but that explosion terrified me. Can we just hurry to the exchange? They're attacking us! I don't want to go that way, officer. Sorry, but that explosion terrified me. Can we just hurry to the exchange? I don't want to go that way, officer. Sorry, but that explosion terrified me.
Stay
Which?
hidden. I'll deal with the assassins.
Officer! They're attacking us! Officer, help!
I'll get you someplace safe.
We're following you, officer.
Let's head to the north gate.
You're an impressive young man. I've always trusted our tech.
Why are older games so hard?
Yeah, how's that going?
I know the answer. Like, I mean, the first problem is Windows 3.0, right? I mean, trying to get a diskless version, like the whole disk situation with the fact that it's software and not program is the worst. Like the actual worst. And then all of those programs that were only designed to work on one monitor and can only be the only executable active on your screen at a time, they're just bad. Like, I can play this game, but if I want to stream it, that's a whole different thing. Very narrow window. I have a very narrow window to try and capture or set up my OBS to capture this thing. It's like a 10-second window.
It's like flashing firmware on a router.
Yes. It's almost as if you have been through the same situation that I'm going through.
Yep.
It's like I got 10 seconds.
Now I have 2 monitors set up because my dad gave me one of my dad had an extra monitor from his work computer that he doesn't need anymore. So now I have a 1920 by 1200 monitor, which is a weird resolution. But now I have a monitor that I can use to read chat.
Thank you, officer. I hope to see you around soon. I'll be at the source.
Is that lady gonna seduce me?
Everything go all right? It's been awful over there. They blew up the protection shutters, so we had to evacuate everyone. Yeah, I know. It wasn't just a diversion. It was a symbol, too. Destroy the roof of a rival city, and they won't forget about it anytime soon. That's true. That's some good thinking, Lieutenant. So, we heading back to the barracks? I'm sure the captain will be wanting your report as soon as possible.
But yeah, there's for that mid 90s, it's a lot of goofing around with DX Wind or DG Voodoo.
God, don't remind me. For me, and the unfortunate thing is, the real solution would be that. Fuck, I blew my fucking... I had 10 seconds. God damn it. Shit. The real thing would be Microsoft just allows, hey guys, if you want to run Windows 3.1, here are a bunch of keys, just fucking go to town.
Instead you get... Gotta use Oracle VMware, jeez. Just, yeah, having to set up a Windows 3.1 virtual machine, or setting up Windows 3.1 through DOSBox.
Which doesn't... Doing it through DOSBox sucks shit. I will warn you now.
One of the reasons why the Wheel of Dubious RPGs has not touched some of the games that I would like to deal with, like a Descent to Undermountain is I don't remember how to set up DOSBox anymore.
Hey there, Fiorello.
You don't remember how to set up DOSBox?
Like DOSBox configs, like specifically like auto execute configs. It's been a while.
I found your client.
I mean, I don't blame you, but like,
Who's the girl?
It is a good question.
not
Just
the
banking.
I'll
worst.
see what I can.
Thank you. All.
And there's so many cool games during this time, right?
Yep. I was looking in.
No, I.
Where you want me to...
Look, bud.
What are you gonna do?
Ugh. Don't say I didn't try. What the hell's wrong with you? What do you want to?
I ain't got no chance or
What are you talking about?
Think I want to be a beggar?
Who blackmailed you?
Yeah, that's right.
You know where I can find?
He'll be at the station.
Oh.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah,
Where'd you find me?
we were actually. So when you are, perhaps she come, but maybe.
You'll have to chat. You'll have to excuse me for buttoning through the dialogue because it's not very good. This isn't like playing Disco Elysium with voice acting where you want to hear every line get delivered. Or even Pillars.
Right.
Hi.
Lieutenant,
I went to a friend for.
that's the kind of good news you don't get every day.
Ugh. This entire experience.
It's
bad. It's a bad.
The worst experience I had setting up a game for capture purposes is still going to be King's Quest VIII forever and always.
Right. Did you ever actually get that to work?
I did. I streamed that game twice.
Didn't it always crash?
It did crash a couple times, but that's just that game. Now I got it to work. And then Lands of Lore 3 was early enough that I did not fully understand how to make everything work. But boy howdy. Lands of Lore 3, also a weird, buggy game from the late 90s that doesn't quite work the way it should.
That game never worked, if we're being honest.
Yes. I think if I were to nominate a Lands of Lore game for, let's say, a podcast, it would be the first one, because that first Lands of Lore is real cool. It's pretty hard, but it's a good time. It's got Patty Stew in it.
Where'd you find it?
We were actually. So when perhaps she come, but maybe.
I'm just gonna play Gabriel Knights.
Yeah. Alright, how long have I been playing this?
You've been playing for enough to where you can sign off.
I'm gonna stop here for now, and then I'm gonna raid Relkin. Thanks everyone for watching.
Oh shit.
What?
I think I might have actually gotten this to work, but I can't. It's very similar to. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna be a judgment call. I got it to work, but not without it showing my desktop. All you're gonna see are a bunch of, like, executable for games that I'm gonna stream eventually. Ugh,
That's
I
up
hate
to
this.
you. Thanks everyone for watching. And technomancing.
I'm stuck trying to play this game. Wait, why is there